Good morning, dear students. We continue with the chapter Perimeter and Area. Today we begin Perimeter and Area part 11. Perimeter and Area part 11. We begin question number 11, exercise 11.3, textbook page number 224. Textbook page number 224, exercise 11.3, main question 11, textbook page number 224. Again I repeat, exercise 11.3, page number 224, main question 11. Let's see the 11th question. A circle of radius 2 cm is cut out from a square piece of aluminum sheet. So the aluminum sheet is square in shape, and from this square aluminum sheet a circle is cut and removed. So if the circle is cut and removed, the remaining area we have to calculate. Now what is the radius of the circle which is cut and removed? It is only 2 cm. The radius of the circle which is cut out is 2 cm. And what is the length of the square aluminum sheet? The length is 6 cm. So in the diagram, the length is given 6 cm is the length, and the breadth is also 6 cm because this is a square shape. So let us read the question further. A circle of radius 2 cm is cut out from a square piece of aluminum sheet which is having length or side of 6 cm. What is the area left over in the aluminum sheet? So we have to find out the leftover area of the aluminum sheet. And here we have to use the value of pi as 3.14. So first we'll write down two headings. One is the square aluminum sheet and the second heading will be the circle. The length of the square aluminum sheet is given as 6 cm. So whatever details are given, we have to copy and write before we start the sum. Length of the square is 6 cm and radius of the circle is 2 cm. So this details we have to write, and then we will start the actual sum. What we have to first find out? We have to first find out the area of the square aluminum sheet. Now area of square is given by the formula L into L. L into L, that means 6 into 6 we have to multiply. The length of the square is 6 cm. So we have to multiply it 2 times. Length into length, that is 6 into 6. The answer is 36 cm square. So area of the square aluminum sheet will be 36 cm square. And then we will calculate the area of the circle which we need to cut out. So area of circle is given by the formula pi r square. The value of pi will be 314 upon 100. Instead of 3.14, we will write 314 upon 100. And radius square or r square means r has to be multiplied 2 times, r into r. So we will substitute the value of r, that is the radius of the circle, which is 2 cm. So instead of r square, we will write 2 into 2 in the numerator. So 314 into 2 whole upon 100 will be written in order to calculate the area of the circle. We solve it further. 100 in the denominator will be copied as it is, and 314 multiplied by 2 we have to do. That means we have to do 2 stable, that means double stable. 314's doubles double. 2 times 2 we have to do, that means 2 times we have to do double. 314's double is 628, and 628's double is 1256 or 1256. Or children, in the rough paper you can calculate this numerator integers and find out. The answer will be 1256 or 1256. 2 2s are 4, and 4 multiplied by 314. Your answer will be 1256 in the numerator and 100 in the denominator we copy. Now in the next step, the 100 from the denominator is removed and we write the number as a decimal fraction. So whenever 100 is given in the denominator, we can remove it and put the decimal point in the numerator integer. Since 100 has 2 zeros, after 2 digits from the right side we have to count and put the decimal points. So 1 and 2. So between 2 and 5 we have to put the decimal point, and 100 from the denominator is removed. So 12.56 centimeter square will be the area of the circle which is cut out from the aluminum sheet. Now we have to find the remaining area. That means the aluminum sheet's area we have to calculate, and from that we have to subtract the area of the circle. So area of square minus area of circle, that will be the remaining area. Now before we continue further, children, let me repeat that here I have done the sums sideways in order to save space. But children, in your fair book, do not do the equal to sign sideways. You have to do each step downwards. So here the first step, second step on the right side, and third step down. But children, in your fair book, do not do it like this. You do it downwards in the vertical method. The first step, and below the first step, you'll write the second step, and below the second step, you'll write the third step. That means vertical method you have to do. As the number of pages in the PDF are increasing, I am trying to avoid it. So I am writing the sums sideways in the computer screen or on your mobile screen, you can see it. All the steps you can see very clearly. And for that purpose, I am doing the sum sideways. But in your fair book, please children do it downwards. Now we have to find out the leftover area in the aluminum sheet. So from the square aluminum sheet, the circle is cut out. That means area of the aluminum sheet minus area of the circle, we'll get the leftover area of the square aluminum sheet. So we'll write down the formula as area of leftover square aluminum sheet is equal to area of aluminum sheet minus area of circle. The area of aluminum sheet is 36 centimeter. So here I have written as 36.00. From two decimal numbers, we have to subtract 12.56. The area of circle has two decimal digits on the right side of the decimal point. So in the area of square also, we'll write the value as 36.00 as a two decimal digit on the right side of the decimal point. So area of square aluminum sheet will be written as 36.00 instead of just writing 36. And area of circle we have calculated as 12.56. We have to subtract these two numbers and we'll get the answer as 23.44 centimeter square. So in the rough column, children, you can subtract and check out the answer 36.00 minus 12.56. Your answer will be 23.44 centimeter square, and that will be the area of the remaining aluminum sheet. So answer statement we have to write. Therefore, area of remaining aluminum sheet is equal to 23.44 centimeter square. Let's go to the 12th example. In the 12th example, the circumference of the circle is given as 31.4 centimeter and we have to find the radius and area of the circle. Here, radius of the circle is not given and area of circle is not given. Area is the space occupied by the internal region of the circle, and circumference means the boundary length, or the perimeter of the circle or circumference of the circle means the boundary length. When we travel around the boundary of this circle, we'll get the circumference of the circle, which is also known as perimeter of the circle. And we have to calculate two things in the sum: area of the circle and radius of the circle. Circumference is already given, that is 31.4 centimeter. Pi's value we have to substitute as 3.14. First we start with the heading. Heading will write as circle. Here a circle is given, so heading will be circle. Here radius of the circle is not given, so we have written as box. Radius is equal to dash centimeter. Circumference of the circle is 31.4. Now instead of the spelling circumference, we will substitute the formula for circumference in the left side, 2 pi r. Formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. That will substitute on the left side. And right side the value 31.4, I'll write it as 314 upon 10. I'll remove the decimal point and I'll write it as 314 upon 10. So on the right side of the decimal point, one digit is there. So in order to remove the decimal point, I have to put upon 10. So 314 upon 10 I will write. We'll calculate this further as 2 into 314 into r upon 100. Instead of pi, we'll substitute the value 314 upon 100. And radius we don't know, we'll copy as it is. And multiply sign we put in between the different variables. That is, between 2 and pi we have to put the multiply sign, between pi and r we have to put the multiply sign, and 314 upon 100 we have to write, and equal to, the answer is 314 upon 10. On the right side we'll copy. Further we solve by keeping the radius alone. Since the unknown variable radius or the r is not known, we have to calculate the value of r. We have to keep r alone, and all these remaining numbers we have to transfer on the right hand side along with 314 upon 10. So in order to transfer these numbers on the right hand side, we'll use the opposite rule or the transpose rule. Here the transpose rule, we have to send first 100. Divide 100 will become multiply 100. So denominator 100 will go in the numerator next to 314. So 314 multiply by 100 will write. And this denominator 10 will copy as it is. Similarly, the numerator 2 and 314 is written in the numerator, and when we transfer it to the right hand side, it will go in the denominator. So the opposite rule we have to use. Numerator 2 and numerator 314 will go in the denominator when we are transferring it from the left side to the right side by using the transpose rule. So radius is kept alone, and we'll copy the step as 314 multiply by 100. This 100 is going up. 2 is going down, 314 is going down, and 10 is copied as it is. 10, 2 and 314 will copy, multiply sign will put in between these numbers, and 314 multiply by 100 because this 100 is going up. And this step will solve further. With 10s table we can cancel 100. 10 ones are 10 tens are 100. So in the numerator 10 is there, this 100 is cancelled. This 10 is cancelled and 1 is there. 314 ones are 314 ones are. So 314 is cancelled, 100 is cancelled, 10 is written. So here in the numerator there will be 10, here there will be 1. This 10 is cancelled, 1 is written, 2 is copied as it is, 314 is cancelled as it is. So our final step will be 10 upon 2. 10 upon 2, that means half of 10. That means the answer will be 5. So radius of the circle will be 5 centimeters. So this circle will have radius 5 centimeter. So answer statement I have written as radius of the circle is equal to 5 centimeter. Now we can very easily calculate the area of the circle by using the formula pi r square. Instead of pi we substitute the value 314 upon 100. Radius square means radius has to be multiplied with itself 2 times. Radius into radius, that means 5 into 5 because the radius value is given as 5 centimeter. So instead of r square we'll write r into r, that is 5 into 5, 314 into 5 into 5 upon 100. Pi's value will substitute as 314 upon 100. When we solve this further, we'll get the answer as 78.5. That means this 100 is kept as it is and we have to multiply only the numerator. 314 multiply by 25. 25 why? Because 5 multiplied by 5, 25. And 25 into 314, the answer will be 7850. 7850 upon 100 will be our answer. So in the numerator we'll get 7850, that is 7850, and the denominator there will be 100. 7850 upon 100, the answer will be 110 gets cancelled. Our answer will be 785 upon 10. 785 upon 10 we can represent as a decimal fraction and we'll write it as 78.5. The answer will be 78.5. I have not shown the steps here, children. You can do the cancellation in the rough paper and check out the answer, and you should get the answer as 78.5 centimeter square. Because the area topic is given, we have to always write the unit as square centimeter or square meter or square kilometer, or whatever unit is given, we have to put the degree 2 or the power 2. So here we are calculating the area of the circle. So we'll write the answer statement as, therefore area of circle is equal to 78.5 centimeter square. Let's go to the 13th sum. The 13th sum, a circular flower bed is surrounded by a path 4 meter wide. The diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. What is the area of the path? Now children, you will be wondering what is the meaning of flower bed. Flower bed is a small piece of land where group of flowers or plants are grown together. So in this picture I have shown you the diagram of a flower bed. Around this tree branch or the tree trunk we have grown a group of flowers, and this picture shows the flower bed where group of flowers are grown together. So in the 13th sum our topic was a circular flower bed. So here the flowers are grown together in a circular manner around a tree trunk, and this is known as a flower bed. So here I have shown the picture of the flower bed and we have to calculate the area of the flower bed. So the central region is planted with lots of flowers. So this group of flowers planted together in this region is known as the flower bed. So in this picture you can observe many flowers grown around the tree trunk. So this is a picture of a flower bed. So circular flower bed is given. It is surrounded by a path which is 4 meter wide, and the diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. What is the area of the path? The diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. That means the inner region, that is the circular flower bed which is in the middle. This is the circular flower bed and its diameter is 66 meter. And we have to find the path area surrounding the flower bed. The flower bed path has a width of 4 meter. The surrounding path around the flower bed has a width of 4 meter. The width of the flower bed path, or the path around the flower bed, the width of the path is 4 meter. We have to find the area of this path. That means we'll use the formula as area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. So in the first video of this chapter, I have given you a list of formulas to find the area of the path. What we have to do? We have to calculate the outer circle's area, then we have to calculate the inner circle's area, and we have to subtract both of them. So we'll get the area of the path. But I have given you a shortcut formula, that is pi bracket r minus r and r plus r. So this shortcut formula is used in higher class. So please children, you can use this formula to find the area of this path, that is between the two circles. Whatever region is there, that is called the path area. So this area we have to calculate using the formula pi bracket r minus r, r plus r. First, we start the sum by writing down the details which are given. The name of this topic is circular flower bed. The circular flower bed has a path around it. So we'll write down with path around it. First, we start with the details which are given. Circular flower bed with path around it. What is given? The inner diameter is given 66 meter. The distance between the two endpoints of the diameter, that is 66 meter. Inner diameter is 66 meter. So first we'll calculate the inner radius, that is half of the diameter. Half of diameter means half of 66 we have to do. Inner radius equal to d upon 2. That means 66 upon 2. Answer will be 33. 66 half is 33. So inner radius is 33 meter. Inner radius is represented by small letter r. And outer radius will be written by capital R. Outer radius will be capital R. Inner radius will be small letter r. So inner radius is 33 meter. Now width of path is given as 4 meter. The width of the path is 4 meter. The breadth of the path is 4 meter. Now outer diameter we have to calculate first. What is the inner diameter? 66. And what is the outer diameter? For finding out, we have to add 4 on both the sides. Now to calculate the outer diameter, this outer length, we have to add 4 meter on both the sides. The inner diameter is 66 meter. 4 meter on the either side we have to add. So the internal region is 66 meter length as the diameter of the flower bed, and 4 meter as the width of the path on this side and width of the path on the other side. So from this topmost part to the bottom part, that means the extreme boundary length. That means the total length from one end point of the diameter to the other end of the diameter, that length is 74, because 66 plus 4 plus 4 we have to do. That is inner diameter plus 4 plus 4. So outer diameter length will be 66 plus 4 plus 4. 2 times we have to add, because on either side the path is there. And the length will get as 74 meter. So the diameter length will be 74 meter. Outer diameter is 74. So outer radius will be diameter upon 2. That is 74 upon 2. That will be half of 74. That is 37 meter. So outer radius is 37 meter and inner radius is 33 meter. Inner radius is small letter r, that is 33 meter. Outer radius is capital letter R, that is 37 meter. Outer radius, that is 37 meter. So here from the center point to this point on the outer circle, that distance is 37 meter. Now we'll calculate the area of path by using the shortcut formula, that is pi bracket r minus r, r plus r. Pi's value we will substitute as 314 upon 100. Capital R we substitute as 37. Capital R means outer radius. Outer radius is 37. Inner radius small letter r is 33. 37 minus 33, our answer will be 4. Similarly, capital R plus small letter r. Outer radius plus inner radius. Capital R plus small letter r. That is 37 plus 33. Our answer will be 70. And we have put the multiply sign in between these numbers, because the bracket rule means the multiply rule. Between these two brackets there is no symbol, that means we have to do multiply. 314 multiply by 4 multiply by 70. 37 minus 33, the answer is 4. and 37 plus 33, the answer is 70. And we have to divide by 100 because 3.14 is the value of pi. And in 3.14, we have to remove the decimal point of 3.14 and we have to substitute upon 100. So we can write the value of pi as 314 upon 100. So in the next step, we have to do the cancellation. But only the 0 we will cancel and the rest of the numbers will multiply. 0 from 70 will be cancelled and 0 from 100 will be cancelled. That means 10 table we are using for cancelling. 10 7s are 70 and 10 10s are 100. In the denominator 10 will come and the numerator 7 will be there. So 7 multiplied by 4, the answer is 28. And 28 we have to further multiply with 314. 314 multiplied by 28, the answer will be 8792 whole upon 10, which can be written as a decimal fraction, that is 879.2 meters square. So in order to remove the denominator 10, we can replace the numerator integer with a decimal point and write it as a decimal fraction. So after one digit we have to put the decimal point because 10 has one zero, single zero. That means from the right side we have to count one digit and then put the decimal point. From right side of 2 if we count one digit, so between 9 and 2 the decimal point will be there. So 879.2 will be our answer. So area of the path around the flower bed is 879.2 meters square.